Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Surviving Mars. And here is your question of the day. What or which country do you think will colonize Mars first? It could be the US, but remember there are other space stations or space agencies in different countries as well. So let me know in the comment section down below. So anyways, last episode we did set up our production lines like our waters. Water accumulation here, some solar panels, wind turbines, a Moxie. I was thinking of getting a second one, but yeah, we are storing some oxygen. There is two containers over here, one over here and one over here, and this should last us some time. Okay, it should be fine, I think. So let's go ahead and check out our research screen. Okay, everything looks fine and dandy. Queue is full up. What is we're doing Mars crowdfunding, which will receive a one-time grant of 100 million or 1,000 Marsians, Mars bucks, Mars whatever. And I wonder why the graphics is all weird. I don't know. Should it look like that? I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, we're getting about 300. That's our sponsor. Yeah, 300 research per day. So I would say about in three or 4 days this should be done, and then we can move on to the next couple of things. Extractor. Okay, now that's all fine and dandy. And yeah, we have our materials over here. So I was thinking, why don't we go ahead and look at the domes? Yeah, we're gonna look at domes. Just want to see if there's anything else we might want to look at today. Shuttle hub is just like, it's like drones, but little shuttles that fly around, and yeah, that's also pretty cool, but I don't think we're going to do that just yet. We got power. We got our two Moxies, which might not be a bad idea, but we shall see. Life support, that's that. Hydroponics, but it can only be built inside a dome. We got some things over here. There's a waste dumpage over there. And yeah, I think we are going to look at the dome today. Okay, so before we continue on with the dome, I want my RC rover to go and look at, is it the correct one? Or is it this one? Explorer. No, this one. I made a huge mistake. Huge mistake. Our colony is doomed. Definitely. Let's just go ahead and play. I just wanted to stand there and charge. That guy will go and explore or analyze that anomaly. And over here we do have some metals. It's average grade, so it would have an average extraction. And I don't think anything else. So that will be scanned next. You know what, let's go ahead and do that. And yeah, let's do that. So that area would be, because that is not going to be, it might be viable, it might not be. I don't know. I don't think there might be anything there. We will scan in the future, but for now I think we're good in this department. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we can have up to 5. Yeah. Why don't we just do that? Like so. Yeah, I think that is good enough. Let's do that. That one, then that, then that. That looks good. Okay. So the reason why I'm looking at the metals over here is because if we go ahead and look at a dome, it's also got like a area around it, a border, and anything within the border, it should be, the people inside the dome will be working on these materials over here. And the building that needs that to work with is this metals extractor. It requires people to work there. As we can see, it says workers 12, 4 per work shift. Okay. And yeah, that we don't have just yet. There's no, we have to build maybe a tunnel or something that way. Over here, yeah, I don't think, but we can move towards this location, you know, to get close to that area. So I think that is a good idea, but I want to get a dome going as soon as possible. And yeah, we can just plop it down, you know, like somewhere around here. In between these areas, like so. Okay. Now all we need to do, let's go ahead and pause. let's extend some power. Yeah, power. There we go. I was looking at that. Power, not power switch, you idiot. Power cables. And how are we going to do this? Let me turn it this way. Okay, let's just get it towards here. Okay. And then let's get a couple of pipes. Pipe. Let's get it to run from there to there to there. Okay, that should be fine. Let me just turn this around by hitting the home button on my keyboard. And that should be good. You know, that should be good. And let's just go ahead. Is it within? Oh no. But this is what we can do. It's really cool. Explorer is exploring. There we go. We have our rover over here. It's got 4 bots. Let's just move it to this border over here. Okay. Now what it will do, let's go ahead and speed this up. It will collect the little bots, and now it's going to drive all the way to over here. Okay. As we can see, it has some robots that can work the dome. So it's within the building area, and it's, I think it might be able to reach the polymers. Yeah, it looks like it won't.
Anomaly analyzed.
There we go. Okay, anomaly analyzed. So let's get this guy to come back over here, and let's check out. Okay, it has revealed some technologies for us over here. Sensor tower no longer requires power or maintenance. We said that in the last episode that we should be able to, you know, study this. Okay, we actually wanted something like this. And I think it had revealed this as well, drone swarm. Because we were only having these guys, we only had these guys, these research, what do you call them, blueprints? Research blueprints? Revealed, but this one was already completed, this one was revealed. So, we chose this as number 5, as you can see, Explorer AI, generates 100 science, or research. But this and this has been revealed, so that's pretty cool. Okay, let's see. Drone hubs are constructed with additional 2 drones, and the maximum number of drones is increased by 80. Okay, and this is what I actually want this, to be dead honest. Let's go ahead and cancel some of these guys. Okay, let's look at this. I'm gonna let this continue on, okay? Because it will give us additional funding. We did not use a lot, though, of our available funding. But we are going to do that in a minute. But that, I was thinking, this would be very, very helpful. Then this, I'm just trying to think here. That, and then I think maybe this as well. To be honest, I like this. Then afterwards we can complete that, because if we look at there is a little milestone over here, milestones. It would show us that, isn't it just like research or something? Launch a rocket from Mars, construct a dome. Okay, it's not there. It's somewhere. There is a achievement or something for researching the cheap ones first or something. I'm not too sure. Okay, so our sector has been scanned, nothing has been revealed. Yeah, I think it was that part over there. So that's we're going to look at that. And then these guys. I think these might reveal something. It might be very interesting. And then over here, there should be something as well. But anyways, let's go ahead and click over here. Now, we're just waiting for the drones to finish up with this construction over here. And you know what I was thinking? Since we are sort of gonna build in this area, our construction area, power production, okay, power production, or all sorts of productions are going to be here. We are going to utilize this area as well. As soon as this is done, we will utilize that. And why are you warning inactive work shift? Oh, we chose that this should not work at night because it would have saved power, but let it continue on. Since we have an excess amount of power, it will continuously run. So we will have a lot and lots of things, concrete that is being produced for us. Okay. You, on the other hand, you can go over there. Now. Oh, yes. You were still busy. I'm sorry, my friend. Super sorry. I just want you to be close to the dome. As we can see, it's slowly being built. Okay. But what I want to do, oh, and I forgot all about it. Infrastructure, drone hub. We have a prefabricated one, or prefab. All right. This basically just means it's already constructed and, you know, assembled into a small box or something. Put it on a rocket ship, and now if we go ahead, excuse me, let's go ahead and put this close to. I'm just thinking of getting this in and this area as well. Let's see if we rotate that. Yeah, that should be good. If I can just scan with my eyes a little bit. Like so. I think that should be good. It's covering the dome. It's covering everything in the top right hand corner. Ooh, that was close. That was super close. And what's cool about meteors, sometimes they drop some metals. Okay, there's not anything there right now. But sometimes they do drop, what do you call it? Metals. Like this. Like these ones. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But I'm not too sure if they drop like rare materials or whatever. But yeah, I'm not too sure. Okay, how's this going along? It is doing fine. I'm not going to get a rocket to launch just yet. The reason being is this is not complete yet. It doesn't even have houses or anything. Our little drones are busy. Very busy. Busy little bees. So let's go ahead and send that guy to there. Okay, cool. So I'm not too sure if these drones are going to stay inactive. Are they going to help out? I think they might. I don't know. You know what we should do? Okay, let's go ahead. Storage. Universal depot. Let's just put one right there. And let's have this guy. What do we need? Concrete. Okay, polymer is already good. Okay, let's have it get some concrete. Load resources. That button will load some resources. Let's go ahead and click that. Concrete. Okay, and now it's busy collecting all of that concrete, which is pretty cool. Now let's go ahead and unload resources over here. Now it's on its way. It's going to unload all of that resources onto here. There we go. And now these guys, let's go ahead and bump up the priority so it gets more attention. And now our little drones will go and grab there and store it inside here. I think it builds like a little tower inside. All of the materials will be stacked on top of each other, and then when everything is done, they would go ahead and start constructing. This, I was wondering if you could put priorities, but it doesn't look like it. There is no priority over there. So let's have this guy do it once again. Go over here. There is a hotkey for it. But anyways, there. Grab that, and then unload over here. No. Driver. Well, it's a robot. There is no driver. Go ahead and collect those resources. Load these ones. Load these ones again. Okay, well, it looks like it's full. So let's go ahead and put it over there. These guys... Yeah, I think that is good enough. And you can go back to charging. And how is this guy doing? See, halfway. Halfway. Okay, that is pretty cool. So these sectors all have been scanned. And yeah, let's go ahead and scan this, and maybe that. And then we can start by scanning these areas from there. There. Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds like a good idea. Okay. So, how's the dome coming? It's slowly but surely. Now, while that is constructing... well, maybe.
Sector scanned.
Ooh, we found something. Would you look at that? Now that is a rare metal, okay? We can go ahead and harvest this with a... I think we have it. With a metal extractor. I think that's what we can do.
Research complete.
Rare metals extractor. I don't know if that's a special type or just that. Underground, all extractors can contaminate nearby buildings with dust. Oh no, this one. Okay, it requires 20 metals and 5 machine parts. Do we have machine parts? We do. And its maintenance is about 2.
Cable fault reported.
No, there's a cable fault. Where? Show me. Okay, come on. Show me. Oh no. See, now this is going to be a problem. If that's not fixed, luckily that little guy is going to fix it. Look at him jamming away. He's fixing that cable for us. Now, if we had colonists, they would not have any power. That is a bad thing. Real bad. We're losing 3.6 per hour. Now, how are you? Yeah, it doesn't show like it. And it's not leaking. It can be repaired by drones. Why is this guy taking so long? Yeah, I don't know. Really don't know why he is taking so long. But look at him go. Ah, okay, there we go. Finally. He is almost done. Okay, that is also almost done. Once that the dome is complete, we'll start putting in some buildings. And yeah, how far are you done? Yes, everything's done. Just waiting on the refueling. Slowly but surely, depending on your guy, the people who funded you or your sponsor. The one I chose, our ships or rocket ships, they refuel on their own. But sometimes you need to build a fuel refinery. Okay. They will store fuel for you, and you can have them. I think you can. Yeah, you have pallets which you can use. If we go to storage, fuel depot. You can have them over here. Then the drones will take the fuel to the depot and refuel the ship if the priority is higher up. We can go ahead and just prioritize that as low. Then what would happen is it would refill the rocket and it would be ready to lift. Low. We got low resources. Why? Is it because we had to construct? No, this guy just had his maintenance done.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Ooh, anomaly found over there. Let's go. Let's grab our little guy. Our not rover. This one. Go ahead and scan that for us. He will analyze that anomaly for us. Okay. Wow, it's taking very long to build a dome. It's just a basic dome. Well, the thing is, I think. There we go. It is busy constructing. Oh, just look at it. So mighty. Wow, it is taking super long to build. Oh, there we go. It's because our drones are running out of power the whole time. What the hell is wrong with them? Okay, but it is slowly but surely building. Yeah, pretty cool. Just waiting for that. Okay, let's just go ahead and... Whoops. You know, get our camera to go 100%.
Breakthrough discovered.
We got a breakthrough. Let's pause. You know what that means? Down here we have a panel or extra line of research, and we can see that there is a breakthrough. Now this means we don't have that technology. We can research it. It costs a little bit more, but this one is plasma rocket. What it does is the rocket travel time to and from Earth is reduced by 50%. That is actually pretty cool, because we don't have to wait super long for the rockets to get to our planet, or to Mars. Well, it is our planet now, or almost. We don't have people on it just yet. And what's this? Systematic training. Scientists and botanists will have 10% performance when working in their speciality. Nice. Okay. Let's go ahead and continue on.
Milestone achieved.
Yeah, look at that dome. Ah, so beautiful. Reminds me of that show, Under the Dome. Yeah. Oh, that is pretty freaking cool. That is mighty looking. Alright. Now let's look at the buildings in here. Okay, this is just living quarters. There's resident space for 14 people. And as we can see, the dome is cut up in wedges. We just rotate. And I was thinking, let's have a rocket land around here somewhere. So let's have our residents live there. Now, not just that, we need a couple of other things as well, including life support. Hydroponics is where produces food, water, depending on crop type. Okay, it requires 4 metal and 2 polymers. I'm just keeping an eye out on the machine parts though, just to make sure. But I think this is good enough. People will go and work in there as well. Ooh, auto-saving. People go ahead and work at that place, the hydroponics, and that will produce food for us. Now the thing is, people don't like eating raw food per se. You know, just going to the hydroponics and grab something off the table and eat it. That's not gonna work. Okay, that is not gonna work. Power shortage. Now why is that? Well, we do have some batteries available. They're producing. Why don't we go and do something like this? Power, Stirling generator. Okay, let's turn this towards... I was thinking of running a cable out here, so let's go ahead and place one there and one there. Okay, and our rocket is ready to lift off, so there we go. You may lift off. And what's going to happen, these drones are attached to the rocket, but they will go and attach themselves to the drone hub. And off we go. Well, actually they attach themselves to the rover over here, but that rocket is going back to Earth, and we can see the percentage is climbing. Okay, cool. Now these Stirling generators, they were prefabbed, so that is pretty cool. And what we can do, let's go ahead and pause. Now we can see they produce per hour production is about, you know, 10. We produce 10 more units if they're opened. If we hold the control on our keyboard and click here, we will see they open up and they look pretty freaking cool. And as you can see, our production is 67. Now the thing is, they will if they're open, I think they get damaged more, but they produce more power. Now if we go ahead and look at over here, the power supply 34.7. Yeah, now that's what I like. How would Jeremy Clarkson say? More power. Okay, why is this taking so long? It requires 2 polymers, and I think we ran out of polymers. Now this means we have to go and grab another rocket. Cargo 1. And what I want is a couple of electronics, some machine parts, and more polymers. That's good. We don't need concrete. We are good on that. Metals, we are good on that for now. Food, we're going to produce. So I would say polymers, machine parts, electronics, that's good. I want 1, maybe 2 different types of buildings. One is a drone hub, and one would be a machines factory, so as soon as people land, there should be a job ready for them. Okay, cool. And let's go ahead and fill up the rocket with extra parts, like so. Just so that we have enough. There we go. I think that is good enough. Yeah, that is good. Let's go ahead, and this ship's called Cooperation 1 Lunch. And as we can see, the percentage now is starting. Look at that. Oh, the dome. So beautiful at night. Really, really cool. Okay. Now, that is going to produce food for us, but we have to wait for the rocket to come down. As soon as I'm going to let it land here once again. And as you can see, with machine parts and everything, yeah, we still need a lot more resources. Just waiting on that rocket to arrive on Earth. And I'll see why that one research would be so good. If we can have that breakthrough of plasma rockets, I think it's called. Not too sure. But that would be awesome. Now, while we're waiting, let's go ahead and plan more services. Now, like I said, people would eat from the hydroponics, but they don't like it. They don't like it. Okay, for some stupid reason, they don't like it. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a, a grocer. Now this is food and shopping. People will have a shopping trait and food trait. We will get to that in the next episode, but this episode we will just go ahead and complete a dome ready to receive people. Okay, so a grocer should be nice. As we can see, it's a small building. People will go and work there as well. So we are supplying people with more and more jobs. Okay, so as we can see, there's a lot of different buildings that can go into a dome. This is just a small, this is the basic dome. Domes get a lot larger, okay? So this is just the tip of the iceberg, okay? I think we're good in that department. What we can do as well, small alleys. This is just for people who want, you know, some walkways. Some way to walk. Okay, so the grocery is done, living quarters are done. This will be built, actually. Let's go ahead and pause, let's just salvage that. Salvage that, I just saw that works that way. Okay. How big is this? Okay. I did not know it would do that. Okay, let's see a small... Is that a small one? Small alley? Let's do that. Okay, can we maybe like destroy that? Okay, let's unpause and that should be built. This is just for people to walk around and enjoy their time here. I mean, yeah. Alright, our one rocket is almost here. And what else? What else do we want? I think we got everything covered thus far. Living quarters, food. We have water for them. We have... Yeah, see, one thing is broken here and it requires machine parts. That's what we're waiting for. And research lab, we'll get that in the future. Not now. So we can see Corporation 1 came to Mars and now is ready to get disembarked. Or ready to disembark its cargo. So let's go ahead and let that land. And just wait for it to land. As soon as it lands, our little drones will go ahead and store things. And other drones will go ahead and build some things over here. Okay. As you can see, our swarm is going in. And they're grabbing all sorts of things coming out. They need to repair quickly as possible. And these guys, they're going to... I think we can sort of get rid of this, to be honest. But it does bring the resources closer to the dome. I think that's good. Yeah, look at that. Oh yeah. That is beautiful, man. Beautiful, just beautiful. Under the dome. Alright, cool. But I think that's going to be the end of today's episode, guys. Thank you so much for joining me here on Surviving Mars. Hope you guys did enjoy today's episode. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.